Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how I have myself set up and prepared in my planners for September. So stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Nikki and I want to welcome you here to Carry Grace. Okay, so last month, I think it was last month, maybe it was the month before, I showed you guys my new Bloom daily planner. This is a weekly planner. It is a vertical planner. I kind of gave you guys, I think it was last month. I gave you guys like a tour of it, showed you how I'm using it, how I have it set up. This is still working really well for me. I will show you guys kind of what everything looked like for August for me and then how I'm planning to use it for September. I'll show you guys that when I flip the camera around. The other thing that I'm excited to share with you guys this month is this notebook. Now, some of you may not have seen this before. If you have been around my channel for a long time, this is something that I have used in the past. This is a disc-bound system. I have metal Happy Planner rings. If you are interested in a disc-bound system, I always recommend metal rings. Your paper will glide over the rings a lot smoother. If you're not sure it's something that you want to use, you can always, of course, try the plastic rings, but the metal rings make a huge difference. The cover that I have is a leather cover, and this is by the brand Tool. I purchased it at Staples, I believe. Like I said, I've had this set up for a long time. Not this exact setup, but these components for a long time. And I have used a similar system in years past, and I am finding that I want to go back to it. So if you're familiar with the Fly Lady system, you have probably heard the term control journal. Now, a control journal is basically a notebook or a binder where you keep up with your routines and just really important information. And I have found that over the years, I kind of transitioned to more just using a planner, which has been great, but I am finding that there are some things that I would really like to have contained in one place, and I would like to not have to rewrite and redo this information year after year. So I'm going to show you guys how I have this set up. It kind of took the place of a few different things I was using. So now I've just got this, and then I've also got my weekly planner. I am probably going to be adding a daily planner soon. I've talked about kind of just different planning systems and different things that I've done over the years. I don't typically need a daily planner through the summer, but now that we are back in session with homeschool and I've got work and just life, I am finding that I really could benefit from a daily planner again. So that is something that you guys will probably see soon here on my channel, is how I'm going to start incorporating that. I do already have my daily planner picked out. You guys are going to get a video about it, but it's not in this video. So like I said, this is going to be kind of a control journal-ish, like it's going to eventually transition to my control journal. There's a lot of information that I want to add in here that I don't have yet, but I have this set up and I did not buy anything to set this up. So I was very excited about that. So enough of that. I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to take a look inside these planners to see how I have set myself up for success for the month of September. All right, so one component that I did forget to share is I am still using my fridge calendar. That is something that works really well for us. I did not grab it for this video, but if you check last month's video and the month before, you can see it. Basically, it's just another version of this. A lot of times I will use color coding on my fridge calendar and then also on the monthly spread in here. You'll see in a few minutes I didn't color code this time. I just decided not to. But so I used my calendar for August. You can see we had a pretty busy month. And then this is kind of how I used my planner for the month. I really like the vertical setup. The thing that I like about this is that I can change this up and set it up however I want to. So I've got a place for top priorities. I've got like a weekly list of things I can do that are not day specific. I've got a place for habits. And then I can simply use a highlighter or stickers or something to make different categories within the vertical layout if that's something that I want to do. This particular week, I didn't have a lot of to-dos here. I was using kind of like a daily planner pad instead. And what I realized is I kind of want this to be like an overview, pre-planned of what I'm doing for the week. So you can see I did a pretty good job using my planner through the month. I changed things up a few times, like this time, or this particular week, I used this for work things, and then this for home things, and then this up here is for like appointments, time-specific things. This past week, I did not use this a whole lot. We had a hurricane here in Florida. You can see I've got a hurricane day and a hurricane prep day. Thankfully, we didn't actually have bad weather here, which was a blessing. But I like this because there's a lot of versatility. So let's look at September. So one thing that I'm wanting to focus on is getting better about using this goals page. This is not something that I typically do, but I feel like it's something that I want to start incorporating. So I'm still trying to figure out how I want to use this, because this page is a little bit intimidating to me. But like I said, I really want to figure out a good way to use it. So that's something that I'm going to be working on throughout the month. And then I've got my month set up for September. I didn't color code everything this time. I kind of just wanted it to be a little bit easier on my eyes, because like I said, the one on my fridge, it does have all of the color coordinating. And then over here, I am still listing like projects and tasks that I want to get done sometime throughout the month. I've got things like update freezer inventory and stuff like that. I actually have a page in the beginning of this planner to put that, but I found that I still like it better here because it's just easier for me to see, and it's just kind of in my face a little more. So the way I decided to set this up for this first week of September is, again, I've just got a place for my appointments, time-specific things, and then I've got a section for work, and then I've got a section for home things. And I can actually see I got distracted and didn't even finish filling this out. And then down here, I've got my meals. So again, this is working really well. I really like having an overview of my week, and I really like this planner. Also, I do have a referral link down in the description box, so if you're interested in anything from the Bloom line, I do have a referral code, and it will save you 10% off of your order. All right, so this is what I know you guys are excited about. So again, I've got the leather tool cover, and then I have Happy Planner metal discs. These are the expander discs. These are super big. They're not the regular classic discs, and the reason I put those on there is because I really needed it with this thick cover. These covers are really thick, and it just adds a lot of bulk, so I went ahead and added that. All right, so this planner is kind of a just compilation of so many different things. I told you guys I did not buy anything. So this folder is just a folder that I had from a planner from, I believe it's Mom on the Go. No, In the Leafy Treetops. That is what this is from. And then you flip it over, and then I've got these plastic dividers. Now these plastic dividers I have used before. Again, these are the Tool brand that I got from Staples. I don't know if they still have them. I have no idea. I like them though because they're plastic, so they're like really sturdy. And then I just use my label maker and put a label on them. So I've got this one labeled dailies because I was kind of thinking I wanted to do daily pages in here, but I kind of just decided I'm going to use a separate daily planner. This is not something that I have out and have to reference every single day. So even though it's bulky, takes up a lot of space, like I said, I'm not referencing it every day, so it is okay. So right here, I just have some extra leftover stickers. So I punched those and put them in here. I've just got some graph paper. And then the next section, is my work section. So in this section, I'm going to flip that piece of paper. I have just a calendar that I got from Walmart. I'm going to open it to a month that doesn't have anything on it. So this is just a basic 8.5 by 11 calendar that I got at Walmart. It is from Blue Sky, And I basically just cut it, like I cut it down the middle and then punched it for this disc bound system. This is where I plan out YouTube videos, and I have usually lots of notes and things right here. It's very basic. And then behind that, I also have some components from the Passionate Penny Pincher work planner. I was using this, like the vertical layout of this planner. I really like it, but I have found that I'm doing pretty well just kind of using a monthly calendar and then incorporating some things into a daily planner. But there's still a lot of things that I really like from this planner. I can't really show them to you, but there's a lot of goal worksheets, there's a lot of lists and things like that, so I'm continuing to use that. The next thing I have is a home section. So in here I have my freezer inventories. I've shown this to you guys before. I do need to update this. I've got some meal ideas in here. I've got meal planning calendars. So this was our meal plan from August. I have done most of September's. I haven't filled out the stuff for Labor Day because I don't really know exactly what we're doing. I haven't filled in Sundays because I feel like I need some more inspiration for that. This is also eventually going to house all of my zone cleaning lists. I've got like more go-to meals in here. I've got just different things that I have written over the years. I've got some Fly Lady things in here. I have information for like our home, like projects that we're working on. I've got project lists in here. I've got like information for like paint and flooring and just all kinds of information about our home in here. And this will continue to just kind of grow as I continue to use it, but this is really nice and I like having this in here. Alright, so my next section is just a note section. Right now it is currently blank, just has some blank paper in here. But notes and lists and things that I need to keep long term, this is where they're going to go. Alright, so the next section, I can't actually open it. I'm going to leave a piece of paper on top of it. But this green section right here, it says info. And I am using this for lots of different things. So I've got info in here for like teams that I'm on at church, schedules for my kids, things like that. They go in here. I've got insurance info. I've got like doctors info, things like that. I've got some just all kinds of stuff in here. Just information that we need to keep and I need to be able to get my hands on it quick. I'm just kind of putting it in here, and it's really nice to just have this. The next section that I have, I can't show the whole thing to you, but it is a school section, and I've got some just things in here that I need to keep. And then I've also got, I can flip past that, but I've also got like book lists and curriculum lists and things like that kind of in that section. And then right here, this is just old Happy Planner stuff, teacher planner stuff. These checklists, I am using these to keep up with my kids' homeschool lessons and grades and things like that. I can show you a blank one. It's just these grid pages that they have in the Happy Planner, and sometimes you can just buy like the extension pack and just get these. But I really like to use these for keeping up with lessons and things like that. And then in the very back, I do have a folder that is punched, and it came out of some kind of planner that I purchased. I'm thinking it was probably in the Leafy Treetops planner, but I really like that. And like I said, this is going to kind of continue to grow and change, but I felt like it was time for me to kind of just start putting this together. Like I said, I'm eventually going to have all my Fly Lady stuff in here, but it's really nice to have my work stuff in here, things that I'm not having to reference every single day. I can, take the things that I need to for work and put them in here for the week as I'm planning, and then I'm not having to get this back out. So this is my new system, and right now it's working great. I'm excited for this setup because it can grow and change as my needs change, and I'm not constantly having to move things somewhere else.
So I'm excited about this.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're new to my channel and not already subscribed, please consider subscribing down below, and I will see you guys soon.